there's something I won't do again. Still in the experimental stages, as you can see. All right, Yanki and the Brit. Country Saturday night, Halloween. Anyways, you can see that the ghouls and goblins have taken over already. Sorry about having to reload everything.
Got spooky shit going on already over here.
I boo-booed.
So
well, I didn't.
Any links on Facebook.
I didn't think I was boo-booing, but I guess I can't change information until I stop the show and restart it. So.
You just boo-booed in your pants. I said leave the bloody
Next time
thing
if
alone.
I screw up, remind me to leave it alone until it's over. Then we can change it.
Oh, how many times have I said leave it alone?
Well, I'm not good at listening.
If it's not broke, don't fix it.
I know. Has anybody come back yet now? All right, John's back. There he is.
Mr. Chico's in there.
Mr. 81 is just fine. I had to ask Donna what you meant. I was like, what's he talking about, MR81? Oh, Mr. 80. Oh, that. Mr. 81 fucks. I get it. Ooh, slow but effective, I guess. So give me a break.
Cora's still in the other chat, and Thomas is still in the other chat, so click that bloody link below. I'm reposting up on Facebook. Hey, look, Steve Hickman's in the chat room.
He made it?
Yes, he did.
Well, glad he showed up after.
Yes, I'm glad that you shown up after the...
I know, right?
I know, I'm trying to get the others in from the old chat room into the new chat room now.
Okay.
All right then, Mr. Steve Hickman is in the chat room. Oh
Hi,
my
Steve.
God! He said, "Hey there, my spooky friends. Steve Hickman, you need to call in and sing a spooky wookie song for the Yankee and the Brit show. What do you reckon?"
Spooky wookie.
A spooky show.
Well, there's a few people back.
There you go, look. Mr. Thomas Rollins Sr. is in the chat room, so I've dragged him in by his ears. Hopefully Cora's going to get in. And who else was there? Mr.
Where's
Chico
John?
Chico.
Where's Tom? Oh, there it is.
There's
Okay.
Thomas. There's Steve. We're just waiting on Cora.
I know. Sorry.
I pulled down all the Facebook links, so hopefully nobody can click on the old ones.
Well, the right one.
The things you have to do around here.
I know.
So what's everybody doing with the spooky wookie Saturday night? Hey, where's my button? Let me do a spooky laugh.
Go ahead. Oh, brother.
How's that for a spooky laugh? Hey, Steve Hickman.
You feel better now?
I do feel better.
Good.
Oh,
It's been a long day.
it has, hasn't it?
I know. We're trying to get this whole music thing all reorganized and resituated and organized so rock is rock and country's country and promos are here and liners are there and
Renaming everything because we've just downloaded stuff and we've saved it as we've saved it.
I know. Spreaker had made everything so sloppy. Now that we got this new system, which I really like, and I love the sound, just a matter of getting it all straightened around.
Hey, look, there's Cora. Cora's made it
Hi,
here
Cora,
too.
hon. Glad you made it over to the right one. I can't believe you clicked on an old show like that.
That's Randy's fault. He went to name the show wrong. I guess what I will do is I'll go in there and delete the one from earlier, and then you guys cannot click on it. How does that sound?
Yeah, that's what I thought you did. That's what you meant when you said you took them off of Facebook.
Yeah, off Facebook. I'm going to take them off Spreaker now.
Okay.
No, that's last night's show. Oh, gosh. All right, there you go. I can't do out stupid now. Randy can't do out stupid now. so it's time to a spooky wookie Saturday night.
Some Halloween music mixed in with your favorite country music and your favorite country artists like Steve Hickman, of course, and Keith Sampson and Donna Joe and Kyle Daigle, and the list is endless. It's as long as my arm. So.
I was going to say, if it's as long as your dick, it's not going to be very long, is it?
Ain't you the funny
I have
one.
to have it like 4 or 5 times
Hardy
just to get
har
6
har.
inches.
Oh, my God. Close your eyes.
Me?
Thomas, I'm sitting in my pumpkin undies. I bet there's a little tiny bump where your nose is.
I wonder whether someone carved out a dick shape in the front of his pumpkin undies. Or, no, shh. Maybe Thomas actually carved out a big hole in the top of a pumpkin for his arse, and then he stepped inside, and then he's made some like leg holes, and he's
so he's actually wearing a pumpkin
maybe
instead of undies.
Maybe he's wearing a pumpkin, yeah.
I bet there's just a little nub where his nose goes.
His nose?
Just enough to show.
That sounds like a Thomas kind of thing to do. Now, what was you going to say?
That was it.
Oh, all
He's
right.
got a little nub for a nose.
Oh, gosh, the mental images are killing me.
I know, that's why I told
Steve
you to close
Hickman,
your eyes.
they're killing me.
Close your eyes, it's radio. Okay. So anyway.
Guys and girls, you can be anything you want in that chat room. Do you know what I mean? They could be sat there in, Steve is over there. Steve Hickman's over there in his Superman underpants.
That'd be a big-ass pumpkin. Well, I'm just playing Halloween music here.
Oh, look, Steve says he got kicked off. I was saying, Steve, that you are more than welcome to call in and sing us a spooky wooky song for this Halloween Saturday night, seeing as we have nothing planned. But you are lucky that you got booted out, because Thomas came in the chat room saying that he's wearing a pair of pumpkin underpants.
How scary
is
that?
Which is really a real pumpkin.
Now that's really scary. That's the kind of thing that makes a guy nervous.
And I wonder whether he's got bits carved out for his arse, to let out any gases.
You said that already.
No, I never said anything about arse gases. I said maybe someone's carved a bit out.
I got some arse gas.
Yeah, so that he can let out his gas.
You gotta have a CDL to hold that.
Do people actually eat the pumpkin after they've been wearing them as underpants?
Oh.
So I bet that's something that Steve Hickman would do, isn't it?
What about picking the seeds out of your ass crack?
I know, all that for a radio show where nobody can see you.
Well, that's embarrassing. All right. Anyways, Halloween music. So if you have a country tune you want to hear, please help yourself.
Please.
Just ask. And I'm just going to
Fart hole.
I'm going to keep throwing out these Halloween tunes. When they run out, we'll go back to country. But if you want something mixed in between, please say the word.
Say the word.
It's the Dead Kennedys and Halloween. He's got a voice like Steve Hickman, don't he?
Yes.
Not quite as good as Steve, but close.
No, exactly. Nobody, and I mean nobody measured up to the Steve Hickman.
Nah, there's nothing
Nobody
like a Hick Stick Saturday Night Kebab.
Especially when we're driving down the road. We're like, beep, beep.
Hey, guess
Steve
what I'm
Hickman
finding
is
out?
On the radio, what?
A lot of these files now that we've been changing around are gone. The request for Donna Joe, I had to go load it back in now out of the new files. So it's changing it automatically as we go.
Oh, well, hopefully that's going to start looking good for you.
In the end, yeah, probably about another 6 months from now when it's all done. That might make some sense.
It'll all fit into place. Don't you worry, my little schnookums.
Anyways, out of the chat line, for Mr. Chico, Donna Joe, when I'm gone. Yanki and the Brit, Halloween country Saturday night kind of deal going on over here.
Saturday night. Where's my button? Where is my button? Oh, yes. All right, enough of that noise. Let's say hello to Ron. He is in the Facebook chat tonight. He is from back in Derby, where I come from. And Steve Hickman, it is just awesome to hear that you are getting bookings now. That is really, really cool. It's going to be so cool if people post up like videos of Steve Hickman on stage. How cool would that be, husband?
It would be a dream come true.
Yes, and...
What'll even be cooler is when I'm standing up there next to him.
Yeah, because Steve Hickman could get booked in Texas, in North Texas, so we don't have to drive thousands and thousands of miles. Look,
right.
Dan Conley in the chat, look.
Well, hello there, Mr. Dan.
Hey.
Hello,
How
bloke.
are ya? We've not seen Dan Conley in the chat for a
No,
long
but
time.
the man knows his music, I'll tell you that. I like that.
Now then, Steve said, I'll be doing bars for a bit and aiming for festivals and private parties. Now, private parties, that means that Steve Hickman could come to our home and he could play loads of music for us and cook us dinner and make us lots of coffee.
Yeah.
That's a good idea, isn't it?
What he needs to do is come down yonder.
That's what I just said.
Way down yonder and
What?
come to the studio here and play live.
That's I just said. I wish
I'm
you
saying
were
it again
paying
because I didn't hear you,
attention.
because I don't care if you noticed, but I just sat back down over here.
Well, pay attention in class.
Jesus Christ.
Dan Conley. Oh, it's so cool to see him in here. What spooky wookie country Saturday night song can we play for you, Dan? Very, very cool.
I've got some Halloween tunes lined up, of course, and just Halloween stuff, music, basically. No time to prepare for any kind of a cool show. We were going to do some little things, but
We were.
next year. Well, this is more important. I need to get this squared away.
Oh, of
So
course.
once we
of
get
course.
this whole new console thing all figured out, I think it's going to be badass. It's just a matter of time. We don't have much of that time left. Actually, in the scheme of things, life is pretty damn short if you think about it. You know? Really. I mean, I'm going to be 60 in April. Can you believe that already? And I still have, the 70s in my head, partying and getting my driver's license.
You're going to be
and
60. Oh, my gosh. I should
friggin' 60
I
fucking
should
years
trade you in
old.
for a younger model.
Aye?
I said I should trade you in for a younger model, like I said to that man in Walmart today.
The man in Walmart.
Yeah, the master baker.
The master baker.
Yeah, the master baker in Walmart.
Wait till I tell him that next time.
Yes.
He's going to get a kick out of that. We always give this guy a hard time. He's so funny.
Yeah, the man in Walmart.
He's the
just
master
coolest.
baker at Walmart.
Every time we go in there, we have to give him some grief. And if he's not there that day, we're pretty much gutted.
And he lost his voice, so I stand there and hold a big, long conversation with him, and he shakes his head and nods and smiles, and it's killing him not to be able to talk back because he likes to talk as much as I do.
Yeah, we say things to him that makes him want to shout at us, and then he can't shout at us. It's so cool.
Yeah, unbelievable. Alrighty then. Let's see here. Dan, it's nice to see you there, buddy. Glad you could stop
Yes,
by for a few
Dan
minutes
Conley.
for the show or whatever it is that's going on. Dan, say hello to Steve Hickman. If you haven't heard his music, go check him out. Got some badass stuff going on over there. I don't know if Dan's a country man or not. I know he's got good taste in rock. That much I know.
He does.
But,
he does. That's why we miss him in here, because we miss his cool requests.
But anyways, The Ride. What are you talking about, The Ride there, Mr. Hickey?
Steve Hickman says he would really enjoy the ride all the way to Texas to
You
our
would.
little,
It's
to our
very
little
nice.
cabin over here, and then.
This whole country is absolutely gorgeous if you just look around all the crap that man has stuck all over the face of it. It's really gorgeous, no matter where you go. Whether you're in Indiana or Wisconsin, Minnesota in the summertime.
Look at Dan, he's fell asleep by
Hi,
his
Brenda.
train thing, look. He's fell asleep. Oh,
He's not sleeping, he's hugging his musical
he's
girlfriend.
hugging his guitar. Look at, is that you in your picture, Dan Conley? Hugging your guitar.
David Allen Coe. Let me dig some of that up. Don't let me forget that, too. Here, I'll highlight it.
What are you going to be digging up on a spooky wookie Saturday night?
Well, what, did I make a funny and didn't realize it?
You did.
All right.
Brenda, hey.
Alrighty, let's see. Let's get on over here so I can get a couple of these requests all squared away,
Don't
shall
be
we?
thinking too much, Dan Conley. He says, I'm thinking.
The Yanki and the Brit show. Blah, they want to suck your blood.
I was working in the studio late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight. My monster from my pants began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise,
It was his crank,
I had a monster crank.
his monster crank.
It was loved by all the skank.
He made a splat,
It shoots off in a flash.
his monster crank.
I have a monster crank from my studio in the castle east to the master bedroom where I beat my meat. The ghouls all came from their humble abodes to get a jolt from my hairy bones.
It was his crank,
I have a monster crank.
his monster crank.
It's loved by all the skank.
He made a splat,
It shoots off in a flash.
his monster crank.
I have a monster crank. The zombies were drinking cum. The party had just begun. The guests included Wolfman, Dracula, and his cum. The scene was rocking, all were digging the sound. Igor on chains backed by his pounding hounds. The coffin daggers were about to arrive with their vocal group. the cocksucker
It
five.
was his crank,
I had a monster crank.
his monster crank.
It was a graveyard smash.
He made a splat,
It shoots off in a flash.
his monster crank.
I have a monster crank. Out from his coffin Drax's voice did ring. Seems he was troubled by just one thing. He opened the lid and shook his fist and said, "Whatever happened to that bitch that sucks my dick?"
It was his crank,
It's now a monster crank.
his monster crank.
It was a graveyard smash.
He made a splat,
It shoots off in a flash.
his monster crank.
I have a monster crank. Now everything's cool. Drax a part of the band. And my monster cock, it's the hit of the land. For you, the living, this mash was meant to. When you get to my door, bend over, bitch.
It was his crank,
Then you can play with my crank.
his monster crank.
It's loved by all the skanks.
He made a splat,
It shoots off in a flash.
his monster crank.
I have a monster crank.
Monster Mash Club. Monster Mash Club. Monster Mash Club. Monster Mash Club.
More music. Flashing back. Music now. Power. More hit music.
Summer music.
Power. WOGN.
Randy Travis, digging up bones. Yanki and the Brit. He don't live too far from us. He seems to have gotten in a little better shape than he was, but I think they busted him again for being drunk, if I remember right. It was a while back, but I mean again after the first time when he was naked the first time. Remember? But I think he did it again. I'm not sure. Dude's got some issues. That's all right. Still a hell of a singer. I like that music. Anyways, hi Janet. What's going on over there?
Yes, Janet is in the chat room. Oh, it's so cool that she is in here. I was only telling Deborah earlier about my little incident this morning. Remember this morning about 5 o'clock in the morning, I decided, hey, I'm going to go and sit and listen to some music. Somehow I got all my hair wrapped around the ear bit of my headset. And then I had a sudden urgent need to go for a turd. Well, I had my headset wrapped around all this bloody hair, the wire dangling down my leg, and rushing past Randy, quick, I need to get to the shitter.
At least you didn't shit on the plug.
I need to get to the shitter quick. So, I'm laughing my head off whilst getting frustrated that I've got a bloody headset stuck in my hair. And I'm sat on the toilet tugging at my hair and tugging at this bloody thing because I'm so impatient. Oh my gosh.
There's never a dull moment around
Never,
here, I must
ever,
say.
ever a dull moment in the Yankee and the Brit house.
If you've been listening to the Yankee and the Brit for more than 4 hours, you may need to seek medical advice.
Okay.
Bloody hell. Happened there. Is that a song
me?
that we've not got through yet?
What's
we've-
that?
Is that a song that we've not edited and sorted out yet?
Why do you say that?
Because it just ended suddenly.
Yeah, probably. I mean, we got like 30,000 of them to fix.
And you haven't got through them yet. Damn you.
I know. I'm overwhelmed at the moment.
Look
I'm
at
having
Carol in the
issues
chat
here.
room, scaring the shit out of everybody with the scary pictures.
I love Carol's faces right there. The little devil on the end just looks just like her profile picture.
It does, doesn't it? And look, there's Thomas in the middle, the one with the blue face. That's what he looks like after he's had a pumpkin on his head.
I thought he had it on his ass.
Oh yeah, he did, but he had to pull it up to get it off. He had to pull it up over his head. Oh, and that purple one. Let me see who the purple one is. The purple one's Brenda. Look, can you see? That's Brenda.
Is Janet still here?
Janet.
She just being
Janet!
quiet?
Oh my gosh, yes, Janet. Bloody hell.
Yeah, right there, Janet. Hi, Janet.
Yes, the beautiful GIF woman, Janet Hutchinson. She always has us laughing with her little GIFs that she posts.
Yeah, she cracks me up with some of that stuff.
She's got like a GIF for every occasion. She's like Randy's brother. I've got a GIF for that. Your brother. He's like the king of GIFs, isn't he?
The king of what?
GIFs.
Oh my God, you can't talk to the guy without getting one back. And they're always moving, some kind of crazy thing that drives me nuts. I delete them as soon as I see them. Drives me crazy. All right, shut up over here. It's always noise. Always noise going on. I'm trying to just take all this in. Look at this overwhelming little... I have to go back to learning how to multitask, and it's not easy after you stop doing it.
Yes.
Go ahead and say it. Did you ever? Yeah. Yes, I did occasionally.
Hey, I was going to be nice then.
Right. All right, so happy Halloween, everybody. Anyways, it's glad you're here. How cool is that? Halloween music, trying to get your requests in here. If I miss them, do not panic. I am downloading them and saving them as we do this because I'm redoing all our files, so things may not go as smooth as they should, but it's only going to get better.
We've spent pretty much most of the day, me on my computer or me on Randy's computer or Randy on Randy's computer, sorting through these files, and we have just got so many to do. We've got thousands and thousands.
I was this close to just wiping them all out and starting from scratch, and I thought, shit, if we do that, we won't be able to have a show for about a month.
Well, all you need to do is get hold of all the decent promos that we've been making, and then dump the rest of it.
I've been doing that.
Yeah, and you've seen me that I've got quite a bit of music.
I copy
over
a bunch of them that are good, move them over to the new file to hold them, and then I go through and delete a bunch of bad ones, copy some more, and it just takes time. And then you got to rename some of them because they look stupid.
Thomas said he took a dump and he lost the pumpkin.
You're gonna have to pick those seeds out of your ass.
I told you though, he had to pull the pumpkin up, and that's what made his face all blue.
We're liable to run across him somewhere. We'll have a pumpkin vine growing out of his ass, up around his, twirling around his neck and up the top of his head, like the morning glories do out here.
It's better than what your mum shoots out her backside, though, isn't it? Do you remember at the time when she was shooting chili beans out her backside, when your dad didn't soak the chili beans and they came out like bullets, and every time your mum farted, she shot us all in the head. she pebble dashed us Bradleys.
I'll get you, you nasty husband, you. She sounded like a shotgun going off over there. Semi-automatic.
That's Mrs. B.
That's my mother. And then she would turn around and say, blow it out your ass.
And then she'll go, I love you.
Oh, jeez. Do you have to do that? Oh. Anyways, let's see. Let's go on over here then.
It's the Yankee and the Brit, the RTM Radio Network.
Brandon, Man, and Donna, where are you? We've got some tunes to play now. Brandon, Man, and Donna, where are you? We need some jams from you now. Come on, Brandon, Man,
And Donna too.
pretending you got a rant on. You're not fooling me, 'cause I can hear the way you yell and bicker. You know we got a radio show to do, so Donna, do get ready for your act. Don't hold back. And then the man, when you come through, you're gonna have yourself a super act. That's a fact. Random Man and Donna, here are you. You're ready and you're willing.
Donna,
If we can count on you,
Donna do.
I know you'll rule the airwaves.
By request, Southern culture on the skids. Zombified. Mike Harris. Ron Harris. No, Mike? Ron. Ron,
Harris
that's
in
it.
the chat room.
I know. Hello, Ron. Hello. What's going on over there across the pond? Anything exciting? It's cold here.
It is. It's been freezing. Oh my gosh! Look what he is baking next. He's gonna make some Victoria sponge cake.
Oh, another bloke from the British Bake Off. Well
Oh,
done, old
yes,
chap.
yes.
Jolly good.
Ron is the chat room's master baker, isn't he?
Master Baker.
Yes, he is. He is the master baker of the Yankee and the Brit show, and he is here to warm your cockles with a nice warm loaf of bread and a Victoria sponge cake and
Well
crumpets.
done. Not bad, Governor. Soldier on, then.
Oh, now Carol's talking about warm marshmallow. Randy's mum, probably about 2 years ago, she was like, she stuck this skewer in my face. Hey, try this, and she'd been grilling marshmallows.
Oh.
And I tell you what,
Oh.
it was like candy floss, the taste of candy floss, really, really too sweet.
Best thing in the world, man. Catch them on fire. Catch them on fire and let them burn black, crispy. Oh, those are awesome. Now I'll eat a marshmallow like that.
I like sweet stuff, but not as sweet as what you guys do over here. You guys are like way over the top with that shit.
Moon pies. Oh, I hate those. Good night, Mr. Harris.
Ron is going to bed to dream up some nice recipes for the Yankee and the Brit show.
Yeah, it's
How
like
cool
1:30 in the morning over there. No wonder he's.
Is it
Hard to
really?
believe he's awake.
Wow.
Fried Twinkies. No, but they sell them at the Texas State Fair when it's around.
I think Ron might have put his clock. Is it clock? Is it back or forward?
What?
The clocks.
6 hours difference. Oh, I don't know if they've set their clocks
Yeah,
over
because
there
I think
yet or not.
I think they've done their clocks like tonight.
This one sets automatically. It says 1:23, so
Well, you see, it's
Sunday
like,
morning over there.
Yeah, exactly, and they go forward or back at 1 o'clock in the morning, don't they? I don't know whether it's forward or back. It's back, isn't it?
Spring
It's
forward, fall back.
So your clock has gone back tonight, Mr. Ron. So if you've got a watch on, you better.
So that means you still got an hour.
He gets an extra hour in bed, and we have to wait an extra.
No, you got an
few
extra
weeks
hour to
hours.
stay here. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you should stay with us for an extra hour. Where's that stamina, Mr. Ron?
And of course, Carol's got 9:30. She's on Eastern time, so that's a whole nother story over there. That's an hour difference from us. And Ron's 6 hours behind us.
And now he's like
Minus an hour. Something I don't know. That shit's ridiculous.
now he's
I don't even
actually
know why
either
we have to
5
do
or he's
that.
7 hours out
They
behind.
just
or
leave
ahead.
the
I can't
friggin'
bloody
clocks
remember now.
alone. It's spring forward, fall back shit. What the hell's the difference? If it's dark out, it's dark out. It doesn't matter what time it is.
If it's not Baroque, don't fix the bloody thing.
If it's not Baroque. Been watching too much Beauty and the Beast.
I've been talking to bloody Chris Make a little bit too often. He's getting
Yeah.
me talking rubbish, isn't he? He's
If
getting
it's
me
not
talking in
Baroque,
riddles.
if it's not Baroque, don't fix it. Oh, is that lame? All right, let's see what we got going on here. And
So it's a spooky, wooky, fruity, weird Saturday night. Ron is masturbating in the chat room, and you guys are all making a load of noise in the chat as usual. What have we got to play, Mr. B?
Well, I got Earl Pitts lined up here. By
You've
the
got
way.
sweaty pits.
I got some Earl in my pits.
Oh, lovely.
So check him out.
Happy Halloween from the Yankee and the Brit.
Vincent Price, always the coolest dude, will always be the coolest dude. And Michael Jackson, I still think he's badass. I love that guy. Can never go out of style. It's a shame about the whole Michael Jackson situation, but I'll tell you what, it was cool as hell, and I like Michael Jackson. I don't know why. I just do. I grew up with a kid, you know. I mean, basically, he was on my TV. He was same age as I am. Just watched him grow up through the years. Danced to his songs when I was in grade school, or junior high, middle school, whatever you want to call it. High school, danced to his music at the disco. I mean, it was just, the dude has been there forever. He's just cool. I mean, what else can you say?
I'm trying to think of a spooky name for Mr. Chico Chico. Oh, let me see what's in there. See if I can find a spooky name for Mr. Chico Chico.
All right.
Let me think.
You do that, and I'm
what
going to
about
do this.
Casket Chico? We've also got in the chat room Cackling Cora, Repulsive Ron, Devilish Donna, Revolting Randy, Supernatural Steve, Blood Curdling Brenda, Creepy Carol, Dancing Dan, and the Pumpkin Thomas. We've got a right load in
You're
this
doing all
chat
right
room.
over there for being all left alone by yourself.
I know. I was left to my own devices, and look
I don't
what
know,
I've
you
come
guys.
up
What do
with.
you got? You got a name for John Chico?
Yes, I just
Creepo Chico. I think that works.
Yes, Creepo.
Creepo Chico.
Trains, trucks, and good old country music with the Yankee and the Brit on RTM Radio.
box. I knew a chick like that once, way back in the day.
An 18-piece box.
8-piece.
Oh.
She was an ugly bitch. God damn. Ugly? How ugly was she? Oh, she was so ugly. Okay, I wanted to ask Carol, do you like trains? Is that, she said she liked those train whistles. Oh, God, I love trains. I'm a train freak. I think Dan Connolly knows that. He knows what I'm building. I'm building my own train over here. Little by very slow process. My God, I've probably done everything backwards, but in the spring, I'm kicking it into high gear. I've had enough.
Oh, Mr. Chico had to step out for a minute. He says, what did I miss?
Oh, we came up with a Halloween name for you, by the
Yes.
way. Everybody has one now, except you, and we finally came up with one for you, and it is...
Creepo Chico!
Okay, I'm trying to understand what she said here. Sounds, live to ride, or what did she say over there?
I like the look of them from the outside. I just don't like being on them. I guess it's my experience from riding trains in England. You know, they're cramped. People are piled up by the doors, and people steal your seats that you've reserved, and there's just no room on them. Yet we watched that film. What did we watch just a couple of weeks ago? And it was a British film. Do you know which one I'm talking about?
Not offhand.
Where the
we watched so many friggin' movies.
Where the train driver hijacked the train and he killed the train. No, there was a bloke that hijacked the train. He killed the train driver and he took about 6 people hostage on the train.
Yeah. What was that? That was a pretty cool movie, actually.
Yeah, now you saw that train was very, very wide. It had plenty of room, you know, and you could tell it was a sleeper train, but there was just plenty of room, you know. You don't get that on a bloody train in England. You're cramped, you know. You are sat, like, squeezed in next to the person next to you, and you don't know who he is. He's probably coughing and spluttering next to you. And, no, not my idea.
Well, I love my trains. Carol, there's a link to my blog for the train I'm building. It's somewhat updated. It's not too far behind. And Donna, before she came over here, sent me a train driver's hat from England. I love that thing.
And I sent you...
I don't wear it much because I don't want to get it dirty.
And I sent you the map from...
Sent me a map of all the railroads in England, which most
the
of them are
National
defunct
Rail
now, right?
Network in the UK, eh?
Was it National Rail?
The National Rail Network.
Now, isn't that changed names now? Is that something different, or is that the new name from what it used to be?
I don't know. I mean, that map was from, like, 1996 or something.
Oh, it's old as you are.
Yeah. Yeah, because I'm, like, dead young, you see.
So, anyways, and I know Dan knows the train I've been working on. I don't know how much he follows along, but I know he knows about it. But yeah, I love working on it. And I finally got the shop where I got a lathe now. I got the lathe set up. I've had it for a number of years, but now I got it set up. I'm making axles. I gave a friend of mine the caboose I built, and now I brought it back home again. I built it like before I moved to Texas. That was 8, 9, 10 years ago, whatever it was. And I gave it to him. He was going to fix it for his railroad because he runs, what am I doing, 15-inch? 16-inch.
Trains.
I'm doing 16-inch. And
Tommy the
Train.
Tank Engine. The cartoon, she said.
You mean Thomas the Tank Engine?
No,
that one?
Thomas the Tank Engine wasn't a cartoon, though, was it? It was whatever it was.
I don't know. It could be. Everything seems to turn into a cartoon now. Look
Yeah,
at all the
I suppose.
superheroes. How many of those movies
Let me
they've
Google
ruined?
it, shall we? Tommy
the Train.
Ooh, Tommy.
Not related to Bob the Builder, is he? Tommy the Train.
The Train.
Did you, Dan? Cool. I know. I saw some posts on it, but I'm still waiting to see pictures, and I didn't know if you ever posted any or if you're keeping it secret till it's done or what's going on.
Now it's coming up with Thomas the Tank Engine right here.
That's what I thought. I think that's what she means. Yeah, I'd like to see what Dan's working on. I haven't seen any pictures. I think that would be cool. I love these other guys that do this. But I follow a lot of railroad pages, but I don't say too much on some of them because you just they're so hooked on being rich and spending billions of dollars on these things, and they're not for the little guys that some of them seem pretty cold. I don't know how else to say it. Some of them seem pretty cold-hearted, and I don't see it that way myself. But that's what it strikes me as, anyways. I have that blanket from way back. Thomas the Train, see? I know what people are talking about.
Thomas the Tank Engine.
That's right.
And
well,
the fat
you're British, you know that.
Oh my gosh,
name.
yeah, you guys don't call it the Fat Controller over here, do you?
The Fat Controller?
Yeah, the the fat controller do? Do you guys call it something else because fat controller's offensive over here or something?
I don't know. All I know is you got the mayor that runs the railroad.
What do you guys call this guy?
Yeah, believe it or not, Dan, mine is functional, but I need batteries for it, and I've been putting money into everything else, and I don't know if you saw, I brought home like a friggin' ton of rail. So I think I have damn near enough rail to go all the way around the property, which is 2 lots.
Sir Topham Hatt. Sir Topham Hatt. Yeah, he's called the Fat Controller in the UK.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, over here,
too much of an
forbid.
offensive name to be over here.
You say something like that over here, and you're a racist, you know?
Yes.
Which is totally retarded. You can't say anything over here without being wrong, you know, which is bullshit. Just like the David Allan Coe song I played, I Wish I Was a Nigger. Oh, what? It's a song. You know, the guy is not a racist. I can't imagine him doing something like that just to be a prick. I mean, it's stupid shit. Sir Topham Hatt. Is Carol talking through her phone? Because you need to throw that thing out and type in yourself or something if you have autocorrect on.
Oh, I like typos. Typos are fun.
It's steel.
She
Dan.
said you mean...
It's flat stock, half inch by... Is it half inch? Not quite half inch. 5/16 maybe? No, it's more than that. 3/8? Maybe 3/8, but it's 3/8. Let's just say it's 3/8 by inch and a half, I think. Flat stock, flat bar. 22-foot long pieces. God damn, that shit was heavy. Blew out 3 tires on my trailer. It was a little too heavy. But we had fun going and getting it. We helped my buddy tear it all. He gave it to me. The guy, I love the guy, man. Richard
did.
Klim.
I was there with the... Randy was cutting all the metal rail, and then we have to lift all the metal rail up off the wooden bits, and I was there getting the hammer and whacking the rail off the whacking the wooden bits away from the rail because they're all stuck to it. I come in with big giant blisters the size of the Channel Tunnel.
Donna is such a doll, man, to help me with all this stuff because it was blazing hot a couple days we were over there.
The hammer was about as big as me.
It was Groovy Track is how he had it set up, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I'm not going to do Groovy Track. I think I'm just going to weld some feet on it, kind of tie plate kind of looking things, and screw them down like that. But yeah, it's awesome. I can't wait to get it all together now.
We had a fun day though that day. It wasn't. It was, you know, we didn't do anything like majorly exciting, but I enjoyed doing all that manual stuff and getting my fingers dirty.
There's just some other things that lead up to getting the track down and all that. You know, I got 2 tracks set up in the shop, and I'm working on the wheels for the caboose, so I can get everything inside right now. But I'm finishing the water tower. I got to get the water tower hooked up because I need the water. Because when the garden's ready in the spring, I'm going to put drip lines off of the water tower to keep the garden watered.
Those tomato plants are going to need so much water. We've had this. Randy did one of those things off the internet where you drop a few tomato seeds in a bucket of soil.
I'd litter it. Now, here's what she's talking about. I went to Walmart. We buy some salads and stuff. They're pre-made salads because we buy the heads of lettuce and stuff and try to make our own. And sometimes we don't eat it right away and it sits. If we just buy them when we want them, you know, it's a little more expensive.
We like all the bacon bits and all the bits
it's just
that you
easier,
get in it.
you know, for as busy as we try to stay all the time. But anyways, I took a tomato, one of those cherry tomatoes, out of one of the salads.
Come on, tomato.
I took one of the tomatoes out of the salad, and I just squeezed it. I just pinched it and busted it open and dropped it in the pot, brushed some dirt over it, and this thing has been producing little cherry tomatoes out here all year long, and it still is right now. I couldn't believe Pop covered it up, by the way, to keep it from frosting last night. Yeah. So it's still got tomatoes coming on. This thing has been producing tomatoes all year.
It's the gift that keeps on giving. Every day Randy comes in with a handful of tomatoes. It's
I'm
awesome,
just blown away by how many tomatoes have come off of that thing.
Yeah.
Pecks and pecks of tomatoes. I mean, it's
I say
unbelievable.
tomato, you say tomato.
Either way, it's going to be. We're going to have great tomatoes next year. It's going to be great, people.
But
it's
it
going to
really
be great.
does. It really does work. I'm not quite sure about the banana and the. What was that one that people were growing on the internet? A banana and a kiwi fruit, was it? Or a banana and a potato?
Some of that stuff's hocus.
Do you say
pocus.
potato? Or do you say potato?
You say potato, I say potato.
I say potato. Let's call this whole thing off.
All right. Please, that sounds like a plan. Dan's welded his to steel ties. I get 4x4 poles from all the signs we take down or put up or whatever, so I use those. And here in Texas, man, they last for friggin' ever on the ground. It never gets. It doesn't stay wet like up north. I probably would have been through 3 sets already, but here, man, they're just as good as new now. I can't wait to get going with it. Anyways, I'm rambling on here.
You have to play that song now.
Which one is that?
You say after and I say after.
What the hell's it
Let's
called again?
Let's call the whole thing off.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, isn't it Fred Astaire?
Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers danced to it.
Yes.
They're the ones singing it, yeah. Let's call. I don't think I have that right
Let's
here handy
call
now that
the
we've
whole
moved things
thing
around.
off.
Fred Astaire. I think we're lost when it comes to that one. I wouldn't even know where to find it now. No, I'm not finding it. Sorry. Boy, we really made a mess out of this.
It will all come together. Panic no more, my dear. It will all come together. We just got to put a lot of hard work in.
Well, there's the lyrics for it.
Yeah, we need the song. I think we used to play it on YouTube, didn't we? I think.
Yeah, I don't think we ever downloaded it yet.
All
right, so much for that. All right, Thomas had a request. Let's go over here and take care of that.
You're tuned into the Yankee and the Brit on the RTM Radio Network.
Brenda had mentioned Michael Jackson and Ben. Here it is. Talk about a classic. Can you believe it's a song about a rat? That's different, huh?
About a rat.
A rat.
A rat called Ben.
A rat called Ben, yes.
Cool.
It was from a movie, I think, which was called Ben, which was about a rat.
My ex-boyfriend from years ago, he used to have a rat.
He was a rat?
He had a pet rat called Daryl.
He must have been a rat or he wouldn't be an ex.
Well, yeah. In fact, yeah. But Daryl the rat used to spit at me. He used to go over and it used to hiss and spit at me. Can you believe that?
Nice. Sure, I believe anything.
And then I had gerbils.
Anything that comes out of your mouth is the truth because I've seen it on the internet.
And then we had some gerbils called Noel and Liam Gallagher from Oasis.
Who?
Noel and Liam from Oasis. You know them that sing Wonderwall.
Oh, jeez.
That wasn't my choice of names. I did name the cats Junior and Donut, though.
Thank you for your
I had a
input.
cat called Donut, and it was all great until the cat was at the vet's, and the lady behind the desk calls out the cat's name, Donut.
Do you have a hole in the middle of them? Did the cops follow him around?
Years later, I found out from the lady across the road that the cat had a hole in its heart. Would you believe that?
Donut did?
The cat, yeah, the cat.
See, was I right or what? I said, did he have a hole in him? There you go.
Yeah.
I'm amazed. No, I'm not.
From the movie Willard. Brenda
Willard,
said.
that's it. Yeah, that's right. Willard, that was it.
Michael Jackson song we just played for you guys that are listening that can't see the chat room. We're talking about the film Willard.
Thank you, Brenda. Yes, that's right. Willard was the name of it. Oh, well.
And also, just to let you know, guys, that you can hear this show if you really get bored, and I mean really desperately bored and you've got nothing else to do with your life. You can hear this show on Chrome and Steel Radio throughout the week. That awesome French dude, Mario, he puts all our shows onto Chrome and Steel.
A great bunch of people over there, that's for sure. And thank you, Joe, especially.
Yes, and Bruce, yes.
Joe Graham, what a dude.
Yes, what a mighty good man.
Yankee and the Brit, the RTM Radio Network on a country Saturday night with lots of Halloween going on.
If you're listening to the Yankee and the Brit Show on Chrome and Steel, we just wanted to let you know where you can find us live. We are live on a Friday and Saturday night on Spreaker.com/user/Rand the Man.
You can join us in the chat room. Bring your requests, trucking music, whatever you prefer. Yankee and the Brit, the RTM Radio Network, and also, like Donna said, you can hear us on Chrome and Steel all through the week. So join us Friday and Saturday night. Saturday is country night. Friday night is rock and roll. Make sure you're there.
That's the Yankee and the Brit on the RTM Radio Network and on Chrome and Steel Radio.
The stinky and the poopy, delirious and goofy, they're all together ooky, the Yankee and the Brit. The show is a disaster, when round the man's a bastard, they really are haphazard, the Yankee and the Brit.
Stinky feet.
Sweaty meat.
of ads that's neat.
So Donna's got no pennies on, a whip that she can call on. She'd love to have a hard on, the Yankee and the Brit. So join us when the show's on, then Donna has a strap on, 'cause Randy's got a rent on, the Yankee and the Brit.
Stinky feet
Sweaty meat
of ads that's neat.
A country Saturday night with the Yankee and the Brit right here on the RTM Radio Network.
Come on, boy, shit or get off the pot, will you?
Well, hello there, Mr. Sampson.
I like the way you play that smelly, stinky, pooey, shitty clip just as Keith Sampson comes in the chat room.
Hello there, Mr. Sampson, old
Yes.
lad. How are you?
Keith
Where's his
is
name?
here.
I don't see him in there.
Keep paying attention. He is here.
All right, you say so, but I don't
He's
see
right
him.
there before my big statement.
Before your
There,
big
look.
statement. Which one
There,
is that?
just below that. There he is, look. There.
Oh, I still don't see it. Oh, right there then. Hello,
Keith
everyone.
Sampson is here.
Wow, that's 13 minutes ago. How the hell did I miss that?
I know, you not even said hello to our reptilian friend in the chat room.
Wasn't that sweet? I didn't know he was there. Oh, well, sorry.
Anyway, we enjoyed your clip that you sent us.
Yeah, the
Mr.
campfire
Keith.
thing. Pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
Let me see. This
I think
must
all
be...
the sound effects took over that you can't really hear the campfire now, but it's pretty cool all the same. So, yes, we thank you.
But here it is. Burt Bacharach, Mark David, The Blob. You guys remember watching the movie The Blob? Remember that from way back in the day?
Blob?
What a great B movie. It was all about Donna. It was awesome.
About me? Oh, he is cruising for a bruising, isn't he?
Did you like those old B movies? You remember? You know what I'm talking about? Like the old black and white monster movies. Did you ever watch anything like that?
they're cheesy, aren't they? But they're so cool at the same
That's
time.
what you'd love. The Blob and the crawling eye.
Hey, you just spat.
Why do you have to tell everybody that I'm such a slob? Do you do
Because
that
you
on
just
purpose?
stuck a bit of because you stuck a bit of
I
your
know,
crisps
that's
to the
disgusting.
computer.
That's pretty. That's what you get when you talk with a mouthful of chewed up chips.
Really, guys and girls,
Like
the
Creepo
Yankee,
Chico.
the Yankee and the Brit show is the worst thing that you can do on a Saturday night if you are trying to watch what you eat, because we always end up talking about food, ice cream,
We do.
ribs, burgers. Randy talks about burgers that if it drips down your arm, then you've got a good burger. That's
Hell
disgusting
yeah.
to me.
Anything that runs down your arm is damn good. That's
That
for
is
sure.
a heart attack.
Carol
waiting to
probably
happen.
knows that. She's lived in the South long enough now.
I tell you what, this morning I looked at his plate and he kind of looked at me like a bewildered dog, like, huh? What are you looking at? He had a big giant waffle on his plate, covered in all the holes in the waffle was like full of syrup and loads of butter.
Oh, melted
He
butter.
Scraped so much butter onto that thing.
The more
I
butter,
thought,
the
oh
better,
my gosh,
baby.
He is gonna croak it right here in front of me.
Oh,
if he
heart
eats
attack
that
on a
thing.
plate, man. Cholesterol stopping breakfast.
And he stuffed that waffle into his face.
Those are so friggin' awesome, though. I really love a good waffle with waffle. I love a good waffle with tons of butter in it, melted butter. Got to be melted, and then lots of maple slurple on it. Oh, that shit's awesome.
Oh my gosh!
But not for $28 friggin' am I going back and eating that fucking breakfast again. Fuck that.
I had a
That's ridiculous.
I had a turkey dinner, one of those turkey dinners for breakfast, because
That's probably where the high price came from. It's all your damn
It
fault.
was only bloody $9.90.
$30 fucking dollars for breakfast.
$9.99 my breakfast was.
It's a good thing that waiter was a nice guy after I got done jerking his chain
Two
around.
of them, we had two waiters.
I
Can you
did.
believe 2 waiters to our table, and each of them have to walk past about 5 times?
And neither
to
one
ask-
of them would
to
put
ask
on a
if we're
dress
all
like
right.
I asked them.
Yeah, but you have to ask it, are you all right, every few minutes? I mean, for God's sake, what are we going to do? Explode on our table if we don't get attention every few minutes?
I'm the kind of guy that, like, you know what? If I got a problem, I'll let you know. Otherwise, stay the hell away from me. Let me enjoy my meal. That's what I'm here for, is to eat the meal that you're charging me $30 for.
Yeah.
Back off, Jack.
I guess that's why they gave us 2 waiters today. Make sure we got our bloody money's worth. Friggin' hell. Seriously, people, what is it with you bloody American restaurants?
I don't know. What is it with the friggin' prices, man? That's insanity. I understand they have a restaurant to run, but come on, $28, $30 basically for friggin' breakfast?
It's so different in the UK. If they see that you're eating your dinner and you're happily eating your dinner and you're talking and you're having a good time, you know, and you're not sat there picking at your food because it's looking bad, you know, they'll just let you eat your friggin' dinner. And if you want something, you catch their attention. It's pretty simple. But over here they have to ask you like 10 times.
Keith's got a pack with 50 pieces in it.
What?
Keith's got a pack with 50 pieces
50 pieces of what?
I don't know. It just says, Carol, my pack has 50 pieces
Oh, maybe he means bacon.
Probably.
Oh my gosh, I bet you, right, Keith Sampson right now, right this very second, is like the sexiest man on earth. I can guarantee it. Vicky, if you're listening, your husband has to be the sexiest man on earth right now if he has bacon in his hands. It's not really Keith that's the sexy man, it's the bacon. Isn't it, husband?
Keith says all I need to survive is bacon and taters. Tenvo. Carol's all about the bacon, about the bacon, about the bacon.
You know I'm all about the bacon, about the bacon,
about the bacon.
No ketchup.
No, not in her case now. Right here, see it says no syrup. I'm all about that bacon, no syrup.
Keith, you're very, very unsexy right now. The bacon is no longer in your hands, which means that you have instantly lost your sexiness.
Blasted bloody slob. Speaking of Keith Sampson, though, check this out.
Oh my gosh!
You're listening to Randy and Donna on the Yankee and the Brit Show.
Keith Sampson and Hammer Down On with the Yankee and the Brit. Country Saturday night, a little Halloween thrown in for fun. Your leg, your wig, and your eyeglass.
I should have seen a look on my face.
No, you missed it.
Where
are you tonight? Why did you leave me here all alone? I searched the world over and thought I found true love. You met another and you was gone.
I think, husband, that we should have another Redneck Saturday Night Show one week very soon. What do you reckon?
Sure. We're about as red as they get.
They are. We are very red over here.
Red like the dick on a dog.
I have beer cans in my hair right this very second as curlers, so I've got the most beautiful curls in the morning.
Oh, Cindy Beth, baby.
Cindy Beth, I am.
I'm tapping that shit.
And Mr. Chico messaged just a couple of days ago to say that he would like a Golden Oldies show. So,
right, yeah, we're going to do that.
Yes.
And I'm trying to do a few more shows during the week when we can. I mean, I don't know about this week because we're going to be so busy, but I enjoyed that last week, sneaking a couple in here and there.
Yeah, waking up not knowing what your name is and coming on here and doing the show. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I enjoyed it.
Well, the more we do, the more I learn this board. And the more I learn it, the more you learn it, so...
Yes, sir.
It's cool.
But yes, Mr. Chico, if you can work up a playlist, Carol, if you want to contribute to the playlist, inbox me your song requests. Keith, anybody that wants to contribute to the playlist of some golden oldies, you know, if you're like my age, you mustn't know these songs. They've got to be that old. Randy's looking at me like, old? I know some really, really old songs from like the 50s and the 60s.
As long as it ain't none of that shit from the 90s.
Oh my gosh. You can't say that your era was the best because your era was the best.
I'm not saying my era was the best, but the 90s sucked. Some country music was good up until the 90s, and then it started to disappear and it turned to shit.
But I enjoyed...
And like I've been saying before, and I've said it on the show a million times, thank God for people like Steve and Keith and Ethan Wayne and Joshua Stanley and all these other guys that come along and bringing real country music back, because that friggin' 90s, it shot everything to hell.
I enjoyed the 90s music-wise. Basically because I was totally in love with Robbie Williams when he was in Take That, and then when he left...
That's not the same, though. I mean, when he was in the group with, what was the name of the band?
Take That.
Was that the all-boy band?
Yeah.
Okay, whatever that was. I thought it was something else. But anyways, when he went on his own, then he was good. Because he was doing Sinatra and all the cool stuff.
Yeah.
But as a bunch of band boys...
Oh, I loved them back then.
Gaggy
But
shit.
80s music as well. I enjoyed 80s. I was just young and good looking and wearing very, very short trousers in the 80s.
See, like Thomas in the
and I
chat
enjoyed
said,
that
60s
music.
and 70s was the bomb. It really was. There were some great tunes there. They had stories. They had reasons behind them. Things about life.
So you guys can put your golden oldies show music requests either on the Yankee and the Brit page on Facebook, or you can inbox them to me.
Yeah, if you guys go in there on the Yankee and the Brit show and post them in the same post and put the whole list in there.
Yeah, get your requests in.
That'd be
We
great
will
because we can
play.
copy and paste them. Then I can go through and load them all up and find the ones we don't have handy. And we can do an oldies show sometime during the week. It'll be cool as hell. And we'll let you know, of course, in advance.
Yeah, Mr. Chico, get those songs over to us. And there's nothing better for us than for other people to be requesting the music. Because if
you
it
don't
was
have to
left
put-
to us, we would suck.
You don't have to put YouTube links or anything in there. Just put the name and the artist. We'll find all that stuff because it's easier because I go through them as much as I can, try to get rid of the ones with dead air and all that crap in them. Some of them are ridiculous the way people post them. But we'll download whatever we need, and if I don't have it, we'll find it. You count on that one. We do a lot of that. All right, where were we? Moving on here, back into the country tunage, I guess. We've run out of Halloween goodies that we have.
Yes, and I'm just going to sit and play with the curlers in my hair, the baked bean cans in my hair, and the beer cans. And...
Shut up, Ethel.
Did you hear me? I just said bacon, beer cans. Yankee on the Brit, they are the Yankee on the Brit. Yankee on the Brit, they are the Yankee on the Brit.
Yeah, they are.
on
We
the
got to go,
Brit.
man. Love you guys.
Let's
millions
sing it.
times over.
The Yankee on the Brit, the Yankee on the Brit. One is a genius, the other's a twit.
Oh,
On
oops.
the radio, the jeans have been spliced. The Yankee on the Brit, 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 Brit. Bye, big bum.
All right, we're out of here, man. We think you guys are the most awesomest ever. Don't know if we'll be here tomorrow. I'm not sure about that yet. But anywho, if not,
I might
we'll
be
see you
getting
Friday
late
and
tomorrow.
Saturday. I doubt it.
Oi! Well, if you don't want any, do you mind if I have some tomorrow?
Just help your health. Doesn't bother me a bit. All right, you better say goodnight because I don't know how long this clock is actually. We got to figure that part out too. But
You have
yeah, what that says and what it is two different things.
about 20.
I can see what it says,
Something
but we
minutes
got
left.
just say goodnight, Donna.
Good night, sweetheart. Well,
My God.